Good morning, dear students. So today, another topic in botanical nomenclature. That is nothing but a taxonomic hierarchy or a taxonomic rules, right? According to the history of biological classification, Aristotle, a Greek philosopher, classified different animals based on a habitat, characteristics, etc. Later, a Swiss botanist Carolus Linnaeus introduced taxonomic hierarchy categories during the 18th century, and this system of classification is followed globally till date. So, taxonomic hierarchy refers to the sequence of categories in increasing or decreasing order. So, kingdom is the highest rank and species is the lowest rank in the hierarchy. So, what is taxonomic hierarchy means? The word taxonomy is derived from a Greek word that is taxis, meaning arrangement or a division, and a norms meaning nothing but a method. So taxonomy nothing but a arrangement or a division method here. So taxonomy is the branch of biology that refers to the process of classifying different living species. A taxon is referred to as a group of organisms classified as a unit. So, taxonomic hierarchy is the process of arranging various organisms into successive levels of a biological classification, either in a decreasing or in a increasing order from kingdom to species and vice versa. Here you can all arrange them in the decreasing or a increasing order, right? So each of this level of the hierarchy is called the taxonomic category or rank. So in this system of classification, kingdom is always ranked the highest, followed by division, class, order, family, genus and species. So first, taxonomic hierarchy categories are here listed below. So first is a kingdom. The kingdom is the highest level of classification, which is divided into subgroups at various levels. So there are 5 kingdoms in which living organisms are classified, namely Animalia, Plantae, Fungi, Protista and Monera. So kingdom is next again having phylum. So in this is the next level of classification and is more specific than the kingdom. So there are the 35 phyla in kingdom Animalia. For example, Porifera, Chordata, Orthopoda, etc. here. So next, class. So class was the most general rank in the taxonomic hierarchy until phyla were not introduced. Kingdom Animalia includes 108 classes, including class Mammalia, Reptilia, etc. However, so the classes used today are different from those proposed by Linnaeus and are not used frequently here. So next, order. Order is more specific rank than a class. The order constitutes one or more than one similar families. There are around 26 orders in class Mammalia such as primates, carnivora, etc. So it is again followed by family. This category of taxonomic hierarchy includes various genera that share a few similarities here. For example, the families in the order Carnivora include Candidae, Felidae, Euricidae, etc. So again, genus, a group of similar species from a genus. Some genera have only one species and is known as monotypic, whereas some have more than one species and is known as polytypic. For example, lion and tiger are placed under the genus Panthera. Right? Next, species. It is the lowest level of taxonomic hierarchy. There are about 8.7 million different species on the earth, and it refers to a group of organisms that are similar in shape, form, reproductive features. Species can be further divided into subspecies and all. So this is the arrangement of classification, that is a taxonomic hierarchy, right? So next, type concept. It is an important concept in the binomial nomenclature. That ICN's second principle states that a specimen must be associated with a scientific name known as nomenclature type. A nomenclatural type is either a specimen or may be an illustration. Example, herbarium sheet for vascular plants. So there are different types, different nomenclatural types here. First one is a holotype, a specimen or a illustration originally cited by the author in a prologue. So it is a definitive reference source for identifying. So citation of holotype and the submission of it is one of the criteria for valid publication of botanical name. Next, isotype. Duplicate specimen of the holotype collected from same population by same person or same date with same field number. So there are reliably duplicates of holotype and may be distributed to various herbera of various regions. Next, lithotype. Specimens selected from original material serves as a type. When no holotype was designated at the time of publications, or if holotype is missing or destroyed here. Sign type. Next, when more than one specimen cited by the author in the prologue without designating holotype. Next, neotype here. Specimen derived from non-original collection selected as the type when original specimen is missing or destroyed here. Next, paratype. Another is a specimen cited in the prologue is another than the holotype, and isotype and it is a cyanotype here. Next, epitype. Last one. Here specimen or a illustration serve as an interpretive type when holotype, neotype or a lithotype is ambiguous. So next is another important concept, this is a principles of priority. Principles of priority are concerned with the selection of a single correct name of a taxonomic group. Only legitimate names should be retained while the illegitimate names should be rejected. According to the article 1112, rules of priority are here listed. Each family or a taxon of a lower rank with a particular circumscription, position and rank can bear only one correct name. It is in the article 11. For any taxon from family to genus inclusive, the correct name is the earliest legitimate one. Validity published with the same rank. And the name of a taxon has no status under this code unless it is validly published. That is in the article 12. And in the article 14, the application of both conserved and rejected name is determined by nomenclatural type. When a name proposed for conservation has been provisionally approved by the general community, that is, botanists are authorized to retain it pending the decision of a later by International Botanical Congress. So these are rules here. And a valid publication of name is usually considered beginning in May 1753. The date of a publication of species, that is Planetarium Value 1 by Linnaeus. With many names of a taxon, the valid will be the earliest name, which is regarded as a correct name. Rule of a priority provides stability to his name, right? And the principle that seniority is fixed by the date of valid publication is known as a principle of priority. And here some limitations are there. So first is a starting date. Principles of priority starts with the species Planetarium of Linnaeus published on 1/5/1753 and are limited only up to family ranks here. This principle do not apply over family rank, and the corrected name should not be outside the rank. Only when the correct name in the taxon is not available, the combination with other rank is allowed here. So the application of principles of priority resulted in numerous name changes. To avoid it, a list of conserved generic and family names has been prepared and published in the code with the same changes. Such nomina conservanda are to be used as a correct name replacing earlier legitimate name. That is, example Caesarina scope in 1777 is the conserved genus as against Caesarbin Adam in 1763 and Agiti Adam in 1763. So these are a few limitations of the principle of priority. Thank you.